Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippysCouch. So in today's episode of Throwium, we've got quite a lot to see, quite a lot to do, and that's because we recently took the series into hard mode by defeating the Wall of Flesh, and because of that we have a whole bunch of new weapons to take a look at, which is something I'm very excited about. Throwing seems to really open itself up once you go into hard mode, and there are like 5 or 6 new weapons we're looking at just in today's episode, which I think is really cool. Alongside that, we've also got a boss fight to do, and there is a whole lot of mining I've got to do, because as you know, once you go into hard mode, you've got to do the same procedure. Cobalt, mithril, adamantite, you know, there are variants on that, but it's always the same thing, right? So to kickstart today's episode, I am going to go mining. I'm going to get all of it out the way. We're going to go straight from nothing to titanium. But to do that, I'm going to need a new weapon, right? I can't just go around, you know, with nothing to defend myself. I've got these molten knives, but yeah, they're going to run out. So our very first hard mode throwing weapon is sold by this guy right here, Nolan. Nolan is going to sell us some chum. And there is chum in Terraria 1.4. It was in the trailer, or it was in a spoiler, I'm pretty sure. Nobody knows what it does yet. Amazing. I wonder what it does. So this is a chum, and as you throw it, when you hit an enemy, it does damage apparently, but then it has a secret ability. If you've never played throwing before, you're going to love this. I saw a gif of it on the Wikipedia page earlier, and I loved it. But we need to find an enemy, because I want to show you exactly what this does. Good thing is, we're in hard mode, and look at that. There's always an enemy nearby. So it spawns sharks. That's amazing. I really, really like this. I love the fact that it spawns sharks. That's really cool. Like, it reminds me of being hyped about Duke Fishron back in the day. Okay, let me recall back home. So maybe that's not enough of a weapon, right? Maybe I need another weapon. So the party girl will now sell us Benign Balloons. So you can't use these on their own. As you can see, they're just like weighted balloons, nothing happens, but they're used to craft into other weapons, which I thought was really cool. Like, I'm proper hyped today, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's so much to look at. So there are 3 different variants. You can make one for corruption, one for hallowed, and then I'm guessing this is crimson. Yeah, this is ichor. What world do we have? Do we have a brain of confusion, or I don't know what we have, right? But I want to make the hallowed one. So let's have a little look at that. So they're made out of benign balloons and crystal shards. Okay, that's made of a mithril anvil, so we can't actually do that right now. So scrap that, we're not doing it. I've got to go mine. So yeah, like I said, I want to kickstart today's episode with a little bit of mining. Now, I want to say a huge, huge thank you to all of you who have been flocking to the channel recently. As always, I notice that you're getting here super quick, you're liking the video, but not only that, we also hit 190,000 subscribers today. Wow, that is really crazy considering this was only meant to be a small channel. I'm really appreciative of the fact that you guys keep helping it grow. So I added some new rooms to my area. Here they are. What do you think? I thought we're going to have new NPCs move in. So we've got this one here, which sells boss drops. Pretty cool. I'm excited about that. And then we also got a young brewer. How you doing, young brewer? You all right? Oh, okay. So these are some of the things I was going to craft today. These are some of them. So yeah, you can make these vials, and then these vials turn into other stuff. But knowing you can just buy them, that does kind of change things a little bit. Like, what's the point of crafting them? Should I buy a few? I think I might buy... Oh, plague gas. Ah, okay. Well, these are the ones that are amplified by our armor set. So let me chuck one of these down on the floor. Oh my god. Amazing. Okay, amazing. Right, so I'm going to crack on with mining. I'm going to get as much of it done as possible. And there are a few things that we can do once we get the hard mode ores, which is great. But yeah, going into today's episode, thank you all so much. 190,000, that is crazy. Like, when I started this channel, I really thought it would never go anywhere. Like, it was only ever meant to be like a side project. And I can't believe it's become like a main thing now. And it's honestly all thanks to you guys. Like, if you weren't so supportive, I would have no motivation. You know what I mean? I'm so grateful for all of you. So thank you all very much. My controls are all messed up because I played Overhaul yesterday. So I've got to deal with that today. Okay, so regular thing. Cobalt, mithril, titanium. That's what we're doing. There are some things made of cobalt though, so I almost want to make those straight away. Another throwing item. Do you know what I should have brought? Shine potions. I got mining and I got and spelunker, but no shine, which is not great. Okay, so this should be enough cobalt to get us started. We're just going to make some like simple stuff because we don't need too many of them because we're going to outclass this in a minute. So once I have made my pickaxe so I can go grab the rest, there should be a new stack of throwing stuff, which is this Cobalt throwing spears. This is cool. I feel like in this series we actually haven't had that many spears. I did kind of go into this thinking we would have a lot of them because that's what I thought thrower was. It was just spears. But no, here it is. It's kind of boring, really, compared to the chum ones. I feel like the chum ones are probably my favorite throwing weapon we've had so far, just for looking cool. So yeah, there's that. We've made that. Okay, so what's that now? That'll be... So this was 1, 2, and then the balloons will be the third. And yeah, and then fourth. I can't count. What's going on? Actually, let me test these on an enemy. I'm kind of curious. So I would say that's pretty strong, but let's test the chum, though. Oh, I never thought about that, but the enemy can outrun the shark. Ah, kind of interesting to know. I wonder if that would affect it during, like, boss fights, for example. I wonder how far the shark flies up as well. Does it continue flying till it hits its target? I don't know. These are questions I actually really want to see answered. I'll probably be able to answer them today as well because of the boss fight we've got to do. We've got to do the icy spider. So I was flying down this this tunnel and I went to press my mount button because I'm so used to having a slime mount. And I pressed it and I forgot that we look like this. We're just a little maggot. Just a little maggot. Really caught me off guard because I was expecting a big slimy boy. Okay, interesting to know. We can turn into a maggot. I did just die as well. All of these weapons are great, but I feel like you need to use them properly because I was using them a bit dumb-like, you know? Okay, so you don't actually make any weapons out of mithril, I'm pretty sure, but I'm gonna keep this open just to see. I don't think you do. Let me make one of these, but I am on to the next pickaxe, so the mining is going fantastic. I remember in the Overhaul series, I'd like this episode kind of focused on getting started quickly in hard mode. But the general rule of thumb still applies for this series. Just get mining, like just go through the motions as quickly as possible. But then also apply that King Slime method for farming for the souls. Because you're going to use souls all throughout hard mode. Like they use from beginning to end pretty much. And they're great. So that would be like my method, my tip. If you didn't get to see the last series, there's just something right. So I didn't see any new throwing weapons, but... got a new pickaxe, which is amazing. Okay, so all of the mining is now complete. I have everything I need. And this is basically like just run-of-the-mill stuff. You know, you do your mining, you make your upgrades. Pretty standard stuff. I've not actually done anything interesting. So let me make up a whole bunch of these. And then I guess I will make... Do I make a pickaxe? Do you even bother to do that when you have titanium? I'm not really sure, but there is a new weapon. So these are called... Titanium Ricochet. Ooh, ricochets amongst nearby enemies. This sounds amazing, but also very expensive. Like, oh my god. Like, titanium's a real pain to get. So there we go. We can ricochet off a bunch of stuff. Oh no. Oh no, I didn't mean to get both of them. But also I did, because I'm kind of cool like that. Alright, let me make some crystal balloons as well. So I should be able to just make these straight up. I'm pretty sure. Can I make them? Benign crystals. Oh, I don't have my crystals on me. Benign balloons, I meant to say. It's been a long day. It's been a real long day. Okay, let's see. I can only make 150. So these sound like the coolest thing in the world. So let me show you these. So you throw them up, and they work exactly how I thought. So they just stay there, right? But you can fire a dart. This dart is free. And if you can fire a dart and hit it, it does loads of effects. So, for example, you could be like, right, I'm going to start this boss fight. Oh my god, Icafulu. Pop, 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 pop. And then it rains down. And the dart actually does stuff. That's kind of cool. I like that. The fact that the dart does extra stuff as well is kind of amazing. So there are other weapons, believe it or not, to be getting. So the next weapon we're gonna get is, it's down here. So apparently in the mushroom biome, there is like a whole bunch of new crafting stuff that you can get. So like when you're in the mushroom biome, it drops some of these special mushrooms, and then these special mushrooms go to making weapons, which is kind of cool. And I feel like there's like two that we can get here. I'm kind of excited about that. So I feel like this one will be like a little bit of farming, but that's all right. I got time for it. And then after that, we've got to go down to hell. These, I'm just testing out the Ricochet. That's really cool. Like, I like it. I want to see what it does when it actually like bounces though. You know, right now it's got a single target. Not really that interesting. Sorry, I'm just looking where this is. So it's down here, and then it's round here. I've been playing on loads of Terraria worlds recently, so my memory of the world is definitely getting a little hazy. That's the problem. You shouldn't play too many Terraria worlds at once. It's an absolute sin. I was streaming with the Yogscast yesterday, playing some Overhaul. So I had 3 hours of that. So that's what's like ingrained in my mind right now. I'm like, right, this is my Overhaul world. Oh no, no it's not. And they had mobile Terraria, as you've all seen in the video yesterday. So yeah, it's been a lot. Oh my god, look at all this mithril. I can't not take this mithril, even though I don't need it. Oh no! my wizard, I need to save him using some Ricochet. Instead, I just pushed an enemy on him. Alright, let's save him. Goblino, do you sell anything? Gem bottles. Sounds amazing. Oh my god. Okay, we're pretty weak. to be clear, we're not the strongest person in the world. There might actually be better armor that we can already make. Huh. Alright, well, it didn't go so well. It didn't go so well. That's fine. We'll come back. I just need to do some farming. I'm pretty sure the mushrooms just drop from those little mushroom peeps. So I'm waiting around for some mushroom people. And it's funny because I've got on the screen next to me the Nintendo Direct because I'm kind of curious to see what's going down for the Switch. And it's funny because they just announced that there's going to be like a new Smash fighter. And it's this guy called Terry from a game I've never played, quite clearly. But it's so funny because the leaks have been for weeks that it would be a character from Overwatch. And I'm looking at it now and I'm like, who's Terry? Who is Terry? I've never heard of this character before in my life. What's going down, Nintendo? Well, that's just what I'm up to now. Alright, before the video's done, please announce Overwatch for the Switch. Okay, that's what I'm hoping for by the end of this video. Because by the end of this video, the Nintendo Direct will be over. Okay, this is good because I'm actually getting enemies now. I died here, but I think it was because the wizard was here that some of the enemies weren't spawning. I don't exactly know how many mushrooms I need, but I'm just going to keep farming until I die. But yeah, I've got potions now because I am still very weak. So there is improvements to be made to the character. Like, we're not proper powerful yet. This is more serves as like just like a cool look at weapons. Okay, so unfortunately I died. Right, no biggie. That's all right. I got killed by this little fish boy. What? Yeah, it's a pretty weak weapon. Enemy, sorry. So let's have a little look at what we can make using some of our mushrooms. So we can already make moral grenades. Moral grenades? Is that like just one of those words that everybody knows but I've never heard of? It does seem like one of those words. Alright, so let's test this out then. Okay, so these are fantastic. Like damage output, I would say these are probably better than the combustion grenades that we've already got. Yeah, cool. I like these. These are cool. And I think I saw something else just then. I think I saw some kind of dagger, maybe. Let's have a little look. Yeah, so Fungal Poppers. Cool. Okay, let's see what a Fungal Popper can do. Oh, nice. Do they hit and then split out? Throws a fragile mushroom that breaks apart after killing an enemy. Damage infects the hit target with mycelium. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. We got some sick weapons. So far, I would rank this for creativity, probably this for damage, this for damage as well, and then this for creativity. And then I would also put, like, Chum at the top as well. I like Chum. I mean, it's not necessarily doing too much. Like, I wouldn't say it's, like, amazing damage, but it's pretty great. Like, I just like it. It is cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go get some stuff from Hell. And then once I've done that, then that's pretty much all of the new weapons covered. And then we'll do a boss fight. So I have all of the molten residue I could possibly need, as in 7, because I only needed 6 or whatever. So that's good, I've got that covered. But now I need to go get some Souls of Night, because I didn't actually end up having enough, which is fine. But I thought I would bring you along for this little boss fight. I'm hoping it's little, because it will give us a good chance to test out some of the little mushroom grenades that we've got. I think the mushroom grenades are brilliant. Like, I'm really enjoying using them. And they feel earned, because obviously I could buy those flasks. And that kind of devalued them a little bit. I don't feel like you're meant to. You're obviously not meant to use Alchemist mod. You know, when the mod creators are making it, they probably don't have that in mind. But, yeah, these feel good. Is this where I fought it? I'm pretty sure it was. Okay. Let's see some of these mushroom boys. All right, I need to teleport here. Okay. Problem is, I actually need some of the little minions to pop out. So, come on, minion boys. Oh my god, please don't kill me. Okay, how many did I get? It doesn't seem like that many. I got 15. Oh my god, I can't believe the years I've been wasting. Like, actual years. And I also need some Hellstone, which I have just enough. Okay, Rocket Fist. Nice. So let's have a little look. Perfect for knocking someone a mile away. Overuse of this weapon inflicts exhaustion. Okay, so we do actually need to upgrade our exhaustion tank. We can't do it just yet. I just want to go check if my goblin boy was alive, because I don't want to use this while it's got an awful modifier. Come on now. Bam. Zelius. Demonic. Okay, yeah, I'll take demonic. Okay, right, let's give it a little go. I have no idea what this looks like. Oof. Nice. And I don't feel like it's filling up the exhaustion as quick as some other weapons. Like, look at that. That is lasting for ages. Maybe if you hit things, it gets faster. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's 63 plus 2. These are 42 plus 2. So it's pretty great. Now, I want to do a boss fight, but the only problem is I actually have to wait for a blizzard to pop up. Okay, so we have a blizzard so that we can spawn the boss. And while we're on the subject of Blizzard, real quick, Overwatch was announced for the Switch. I mean, this is not news to you guys, right? But it was right at the very start of the Nintendo Direct, and I missed the very start because I was setting up my recording software. Yeah, this turns out I missed it. So I watched the whole Direct, like, with no sound as I was, like, farming away. And the whole time I was so sad that we never got to see Overwatch on the Switch. But yeah, there was some great stuff, like Sans is going to be in Smash as like a little mini fighter. There's a new Smash character. Black Flag is going to be on the Switch, and tomorrow they're going to add a bunch of SNES games. So that probably means I'm going to stay in bed tomorrow morning and beat Link to the Past, sorry. I'm excited for that. That's going to be ace. I haven't played Link to the Past in a long time. I can't wait. I keep saying Link to the Past. Link to the Past. It's late in Britain. Okay. Right, I'm just trying to make sure I'm all healed up before I spawn this thing in. So I'm probably at enough health, I would say. I mean, I could do with a little bit more. Can one of you flying thingies give me some? There's a lot of enemies. Building this track was not a great idea. Okay, we're almost there. Right. Oh, it didn't spawn. Alright, okay. Yeah, increases chances. I'll use all 4. Hopefully that will give me solid chances. There we go. Okay. Great. Oh, I should have thrown out a few balloony boys. This is like playing Balloons Tower Defense. Kind of. I mean, that's what the original Balloons Tower Defense was all like. Or Balloons, sorry. Where you just fling darts at the balloons and see if you can beat them all. Okay. There we go. That's that. Right, so let me stick with the throwers, since I know that they're a guaranteed high damage output. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to use some of the flasks as well. And I'm pretty sure the flasks leave behind gas, so it's going to do just a little bit of extra damage. Okay, it's very dark. I cannot see a thing. Like, for real, like, I'm actually struggling to see anything. So right now, I could really do with some wings. It feels like my movement is pretty sluggish, I would say. Oh, I love that. You can see that the boss is slowly cracking and opening up. Okay, let me use some more of these. Okay, and now I want to see my question about Chum, whether they will fly quite a bit. My Chum doesn't really throw far enough. But there you go. There's a few sharks on the boss as well. We're like really mixing things up today. It's kind of nice. Like, we're using quite a bit. Right, onto the grenades, which I love. Oh my god, look at all that. All the little creepy crawlies sticking out of its back. That's horrific. Okay. This is going amazing. My movement is so sluggish though, and I need to keep that in mind. It's because I'm frozen all of the time. If I wasn't frozen, I'd be having a much easier time with this boss. Okay, keep it calm with the grenades. Don't get frozen, James, because if you get frozen, this fight is actually over. Whee! There we go. So that is our first hard mode boss complete. And we also got an ice feather, which is great. See what I mean? If you get frozen, that's it. You're a goner. Alright, well there we go. Okay, let's open this up. I don't know if you get a throw weapon from this or not. I didn't look it up. Bam! Okay, what do we get? We got a frost core. Great. We got a icebound strider hide, and this is equipable. Few things can survive the heart of a Terrarian blizzard. Damage done against slowed enemies is increased by 15%. And it also has a chance to heal you. We got the mask. Cool. I feel like that just changed our accessory. Oh no. It's funny because right now you can't see the weapon we're holding, but if you put this on you can. Kind of cool. We also got some like other stuff as well. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright, sick. There we go. So I think that's going to wrap it up for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know that today was like the first day back at college and back at school and stuff. So I hope you had a great first day, especially to the people in Britain, because I know that that's for a fact. I know people started college, so hope you had a good first session, met some tutors and all that. I think it's a while before university go back, like a good few weeks. But yeah. Right, well, see you in the next one, guys. Peace.